Hey everybody, Scott here for the Helix channel. It's Tuesday. I had to think about that one for a second. I don't know what the fuck I've been doing all day. Anyway, today I have a new Rotary preset for you. This was inspired by a mildly rude comment by a guy about my old Rotary video that I made years ago. And he was a bit of a troll. But, you know, maybe do something new. So, thumbs up to that dipshit. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a cleanish snapshot, mild snapshot, medium, and maximum. Mild, medium, maximum meaning the amount of rotary effect. And I'm using a couple of different rotary effects: the Vibe Rotary and one of the actual rotary cabinets. So you would replace the IR, or place it after your amp instead of a speaker. And then the other one goes along with an IR or along with a speaker, as kind of like a Univibe. So I'll show you the combination of the two and how they work by themselves. Shall we? Okie dokie, here, let's take a look at what's going on with this preset. It's got a little bit of a gate. You can probably use less of a gate because these are just clean presets. No overdrive. And very low gain on the compressor, low emphasis and mix. It just gives a little bit of punch to the amp. That's why I like the compressors. And I'm using a pair of Cali, Texas Channel 2s. That's the Boogie Lone Star amp model, for those of you that don't know. And they're basically set up the same with low drive, low bass, low mid. High master though. The master is cranked. So these are right on the verge of breaking up. They might even break up a little bit depending on how hot your pickups are. Now for the IRs, I'm using the new Fender 65 Twin from 3 Sigma Audio. Got the downloaded the new updated versions. These are not the Ace. They have updated the originals and the Ace. So these are just they just have a little bit a little more of that something that makes their IRs great. So I'm using them. I like them. And up on top, I'm using the 145 Rotary. Now the expression pedal is set up to change the speed from slow to fast with the medium ramp time. Do I have the medium ramp time on both of them? I do not. Set up the medium to both of them. Save that. So yeah, that's the only thing that changes. I've got them set basically the same, and of course there's a difference. The Rotary, the 145 Rotary is an actual rotary speaker. So when it's on, and it's only on the maximum snapshot. So for the cleanish, neither of the rotaries are on. It's just a clean sound. I'll play it for you. Then there's the mild, and the mild has. Let me continue going through the stuff. Room reverb, spring reverb. Vibe Rotary is the one for the bottom path, and it's basically like a like a Univibe type pedal. You could run it in front of the amp. I like it after the amp, but that's just me. Depends on the kind of sound you want with anything on the Helix. Another one of the new 3 Sigma Audio IRs, the High Watt 5A. That's a 412 cab. And the other amp model, basically the same thing. Now, the dual pitch, I just like some pitch shifting. And it's very mild on the mild setting. On the cleanish, it's off. So let me get a guitar here. And let me play you some bits. Just give you an idea what it sounds like. Uh-oh. I turned my speaker off. I can't hear shit. Dope. I'm sure you could hear something because it was going through the into the Helix and out to the camera, but I can't hear anything in here till my speaker comes on. That's what's up. Hope I'm not too loud. I'm going to bring it down a little bit, just a hair. You'll hear it's a little bit hairy. So that's the cleanest sound. On the mild setting, what comes in is the dual pitch and the vibe rotary. And when on the slow setting, it's just a nice bit of mild modulation. If you're looking for something that's different than a chorus or a flanger or a phaser, and the combination of the pitch shifter and the vibe rotary is a really cool, fun modulation. When I push the expression pedal forward, we get a bunch more. Now let's go over to the medium snapshot. And basically, it's just more of these two. So we've turned up, going from the mild at 30% mix to 44% mix, and then, you know, the mix of the, went from 20 to 30 on the dual pitch. So we're just getting more of it. It's a cool modulation. And then when I push the expression forward, it really takes off. Now when we turn it to hit the maximum snapshot, now we get the top IR turns off, the 145 rotary comes on, and then it's really forward. Pretty cool. Dig it. There you go, everybody. A fun way to use the rotary, and adding, you know, one of my favorite things, the pitch shifter in front of the amp model, gives it some added fun modulation that makes it just, you know, a little more interesting for the ears. Also, it's a really cool thing for recording, and so give it a shot. It'll be up on the website probably tomorrow, but there's a link in the description. You can go to my website from there. Good stuff. You can get the latest preset package, the old Canada presets. They're still down there. What more can I do? I'll be back tomorrow with Name That Riff. And I'm not, I have no idea where it's going to come from. It could be a brand new song. You don't know. There's no way of knowing. So I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, rock on.